Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Today, I am going to attempt to teach you how to do the closed or solid shell stitch. Alright, so get your yarn, get your hook, and get your crochet on. First, we're going to start with a slip knot. Alright, and I'm just working with a, let's see, it's a big twist value. Let's see, the color is soft purple. I don't know, and I think this is a boy I-9 hook. It don't matter because we just doing a swatch. We ain't doing like a full project. Alright, so after you get your slip knot on your hook, what you're going to do is you're going to chain in multiples of 6 plus 3. Now, if you don't know how to read a pattern, that's important. When it says multiples of 6 plus 3, well, actually this one is multiples of 6 plus 2. Yeah, sorry about that. All that means is that you're gonna chain 6. Okay? And if that ain't long enough, you're gonna chain 6 more. Get my yarn right. Alright, let's do it one more time, because I think 3 will be good for a swatch. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's multiples of 6. Alright, and now it says plus 2. So, 1, 2. It's that easy. So, if you're reading a pattern and it says chain in multiples of 6 plus 2, that's all you got to do. Alright, so I'm going to turn mine over, and I'm going to go into the second bump on the back. Remember, the first bump right after your working yarn right here, right there, is your first bump. Right under it. Go down 1, and there's your second one. And I'm going to put a single crochet. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2. But we're going to yarn over. We're going to skip, and then that third one, we're going to go through it, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to do that 4 more times. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And you can always do this and count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means we got one more to go. Okay, there's our 5. Don't worry about that loop. It'll work itself back. No problem. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2. So, right there is your next bump. We're going to skip it, skip the next one, and we're going to go into the 3rd one. We're going to pull up a loop, we're going to yarn over, and we're going to go through 2. And we're going to do a single crochet. Now, there's our first shell. Pretty, huh? Alright, now let's do this again. Oh, my yarn's getting all knotted. Whoa. Okay. Excuse me. We're going to yarn over. We're going to skip, and in that 3rd one, we're going to go in it. And we're going to do 5 double crochets. I have a knot. Well, not a knot, it's just kind of gathered. There we go. Alright, so 1 minute, how many did we get? Alright, so there's our single crochet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 more. Real easy to go back and count your work. And honestly, if you're just starting out and you're just learning how to do this, my suggestion is before you go on to your single crochet, count your stitches. Make sure that you got 5. Because I've been crocheting for a few years, and sometimes I only do 4 and go on to the next one. And then I have to go back and I have to frog my work because I messed up. So it don't matter if you're a beginner or if you're experienced. Count your stitches. Alright, so there's our 2nd shell, and we're going to skip 2. 1, 2, and in that 3rd one, we're going to do, if I can get it through, a single crochet. Alright, now we're going to yarn over, we're going to skip 2, and in that 3rd one, we're going to do 5 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so that should leave us 3 stitches on the end. And it's right. Alright, so we're going to skip, and in that one, we're going to put a single crochet. Now, the reason why we skip and put our single crochet on the ends of our shell, because that is what, I can't get, there it goes. That is what makes your shell fan like that. Because if you don't put your single crochets on each end of your shell, it ain't going to fan out like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3, and we're going to turn our work. Now in that same space that we chained 3, we are going to put 2 double crochets. And that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is in the top of our first shell, we're going to put a single crochet. So, you can count your stitches. There's 1, 2, 3. That's the top. So you skip 2, and in the third one, you put a single crochet. And then you're going to skip 2 and go down here into your first single crochet, or it's not your first because your first is over here, your second single crochet, and you're going to work 5 double crochets. Alright, now you're going to skip 2 and go into the third one, and you're going to put a single crochet, which incidentally is the very top of that shell stitch that you previously did. Then you're going to skip 2 and go into the third, which is incidentally your single crochet, and you're going to work 5 double crochets. I apply some more yarn. Okay. Alright, we did 3. Got 2 more. There's 4. And there's 5. Okay, then you're going to skip 2. 1, 2, and then the third one, which is the top of your shell, you're going to put a single crochet. Alright, then you're going to skip 2, and in that third one, which would be your single crochet, you're going to work 3 double crochets because it is the end. And I split my yarn. There we go. Real easy to split your yarn, especially with this any type of value yarn. It's really easy to split because it's not wound as tight as some of the name brand yarns. Alright, so we got our 3 right there, which is a half of a shell. Alright, and this is what we're working. And we're just going to keep on repeating both of these patterns, or both of these rows. So, on the next row, we're going to do chain 1, turn, and in that same stitch, we're going to work a single crochet. Okay, then we're going to yarn over and we're going to skip 2, and in that single crochet right there, we're going to work 5 double crochets. You see where we're going with this? Every other row is the same. So the row we're working right now, which will be our third row, is the same as our first row, which means that our second row, where we did 3 on each end, will be the same as our fourth row. And you can make this as long as you want it. All you got to do is work it in multiples of 6 plus 2. That's it. Well, I hope this was a fun tutorial for y'all, because I kind of enjoyed it. I love this stitch. I think that the shells are beautiful. And tomorrow, we're going to come back and we're going to do a different shell pattern. It's called the open shell, or lace shell. Alright, so y'all enjoy this, and if you do anything using this pattern from my tutorial or anybody's tutorial, I don't care, send me a picture to my email. It'll be listed in the description box. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you've got any kind of comments, leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm trying to get back to every single one. And let's see. Tell everybody you know to subscribe to my channel, and eventually we'll be having a giveaway. Alright, y'all. That'll be all for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. It's a very pretty pattern, just like today's, but more open and lacy, but still working with shells. Alright. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.